All right. Let's get ready to rumble here. And tonight, we're going to start with your visiting New York Hoop Dragons. Number 11, Shaw Pace. Pace Shaw. Brandon Thompson, DeAndre Wade, Destiny, 20.
From the birthplace of basketball, Springfield, Massachusetts, and the Naismith Hall of Fame building. It is ABA action as today, 413 Elite hosting the New York Hoop Dragons here on YouTube and powered by SFBN.com. Good evening, everyone. Daryl Dobis with you. Glad to be broadcasting my first foray into this exciting basketball league, a minor league if you will, but it's a rebirth of the original ABA. Nationwide, these programs, and two of the top 20 programs in the ABA, and especially in the Northeast, right here taking center stage for your enjoyment.
All right.
The white you see on your right, that is 413 Elite, and they are paying tribute to the first ever professional team in Springfield, Massachusetts, the Springfield Fame, here on what they call Springfield Fame Throwback Night. Honoring this program, they are playing literally inside the Basketball Hall of Fame. So this is, for those of you that have not been up there in Western Massachusetts, this is actually kind of a treat to see you're actually playing at the birthplace and home of professional basketball. The New York Hoop Dragons under Dakota Stable, the 17th ranked team in the ABA. They come in 7-2. They are in the red. And we mentioned 413 Elite under head coach Leon Simmons, number 12 team ranked in the ABA. Last time these two teams got together, it was a barn burner back on December the 17th. It was tied with 1 minute left to go, but Elite able to pull out the 118-115 win in that earlier meeting. Kenneth Bradshaw, the Schenectady native, going to jump it up here in white. For Elite, DeAndre Wade will win it, but win it right over to Elite, and just that quick. Faster than the camera can move, we've got our first bucket of the game. It's 2-0 in favor of 413. Jump shot from the paint, rebound, skying high for that one. Will be 413, and they'll bring it up the right side. Calling for it on the near side, that's Kamari Robinson, number 12. Gives it up to Jerry Buchanan, number 11. Gets a screen, wanted the three, did not have it. Now we'll bounce it down low. Kicking it back out, that was Joe Mead who sent it back out. Three ball coming from the left side from Bradshaw. No good, far side rebound pulled down by Elite. Double team on the baseline, kicked out back up top, and Bradshaw, check that, Mead will control. Mead sets a screen, nothing there. Buchanan gives it up, straight away, three, back of the iron, no good, tapped around. And right now, Elite controlling the rebounding as Kamari Robinson will grab it. By the way, if our eyes did not deceive us, that first basket was Joe Mead, number 22 for Elite. Three ball, in and out again. Circled the drain and popped out. Now New York will bring it up. Regard Destin will drive. Wild kicks it out. Left side three, pulling up for the shot. No good. Rebound pulled down and banged home. And now the Hoop Dragons have tied this one up early on at 2. They do play professional rules, 12-minute halves, or 12-minute quarters, excuse me. Although, as you can see, in the spirit of the original ABA, using the red, white, and blue basketball, and we're going to get an offensive foul, an illegal screen called right there against Joe Mead. Setting up a little bit late on that pick. That'll be his first foul, team's first. By the way, that last basket for the Hoop Dragons was Travis Charles. 6'6" power forward for the Dragons. Kick out right side, short corner 2. That one banged home by DeAndre Wade. extremely athletic, playing the 3 for New York. And he hits the basket, and it's a lead here for New York at 4-2. Elite trying to get free, little bump, little step back, big step back, long 2, that will go. Looking for the foul was Derek Boyd. Number 3, the guard out of Springfield, Massachusetts, local boy. Didn't get the foul, but he got the basket. We're tied at 4. Left corner, Cliff Brown. Brown trying to back down, turns around, hook shot, short, rebound, floorboard, pulled down by 4-1-3. Thinking 3, not taking it. Corner, drive, down low, fade away, back in the air, no good. Rebound, put back up and scored by Elite. That's Kamari Robinson in tight. Expect a lot of scoring here tonight. Nearly a turnover there as Destin lost control of it. And a 3 ball from the far side. That one good. And unfortunately, good by a player whose number we do not have. We will try to get that for you at some point during this contest. Mead gives it up. Running drive from the right wing. That's good. 4-1-3 gets the lead back at 8-7. Driving the paint, no contact, and Travis Charles. Actually, they will get the hoop and horn. First time to the line for either team, and Charles with the opportunity for the 3-point play.
No, don't worry about it.
Unsure who they got the foul on. As the free throw is good. And New York with its largest lead here early on. We're nearly 4 minutes gone in quarter number 1. Rocking the dribble between the legs, now pulling up for the 3, rattling in and out. That's Bradshaw. And a foul will be called here, and I believe they got our friend number 1. So that'll be the first foul. It's on the floor, so no shooting opportunity here for Elite. Bring it out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw gives it up. That drive there by Buchanan, no good. Rebound pulled down by New York. Shaw pulls up on the line. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Robinson. Pace Shaw, according to the Dragons staff, team's best player and scorer, the 6'2 guard. As that bucket is good for 3 by New York Elite, and they take the lead back and expect this all game, folks. 2 closely matched squads here tonight. Second meeting of the year. Second and final. Bounce pass on a cutter. Up and under, shot blocked. Bodies hit the floor hard. Loose ball picked up here by Elite. No numbers, but that may not mean anything. And they'll pull it out here and decide discretion, better part of valor. Derek Boyd looking to see what his teammates are going to do. They go down low to Mead. Mead turns around, tries to go baseline around Charles. Pulls back and steps back for a short 2, and it's good. And that's 4-1-3's largest lead of the game so far at 3. As we near the midway point here of quarter number 1. Wade setting a screen. Isn't needed. Pass stolen. Back the other way. Here comes Elite. And then a good job to knock it away as after the steal by Charles, it gets poked out of bounds there by Destin. Get our first summer timeout. We're going to get a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by our sponsor, Next Home Elite Realty. Looking for your next home, think Next Home Elite Realty. We will take a break along with the teams on the floor. Hoop Dragons down 3 to Elite. Back after this on YouTube, powered by SFBN.
Day
Timeout over. As the officials discussing things with both sides. There you see Dakota Stable discussion. And just a two-man crew here in the ABA. Used to seeing in the G League or the NBA or in high school, college, you see two officials here. In the regular season, as rocking the fancy dribble right there is Bradshaw. Kicked out to the far side. In trouble over there, now finally able to get free. They look for Mead, down low. He'll skip it out. This will be a 3-ball, and that one will be good. Jerry Buchanan bangs it home, and all of a sudden it's a 6-point lead. Dragons really haven't attempted any threes, and why not when you can drive the paint? Looking for the foul, not getting it, was Pace Sean back the other way. Here comes 4-1-3. Kicked out to the far side. Quick pull up for 2. That one's good. 4-1-3 trying to push the action here. They'll send it into the corner. Now driving, shot up. No good. Rebound pulled down. Put back up and home. And the lead back down to 6. Down the low left block again. This is Robinson. Robinson trying to post up. Big step back 2. That one missed by a mile. The Hoop Dragons will try to come up. Last basket, by the way, for New York. That was DeAndre Wade. Right now with the ball, Pace Shaw. Shaw with the big man. Mead goes around him. Mead challenges. Forces the bad shot back the other way. Will be Bradshaw. Bradshaw gives it up. And over the timeline with it will be Robinson. On the far side, the spin, kick to Buchanan, left wing 3. That one's good, despite the hand of Wade right in the face. And on Springfield Fame throwback night right now, 4-1-3 looking good here on the home floor. Wild pass, trying to control it, finally ends up into the hands of DeAndre Wade. Rebound put back up and good, as fighting for that one was Travis Charles. Charles, the former pro ball player in London. 6'6" power forward, able to bang home 2 more. With the lead at 7 here right now. 4-4-1-3. Mead into the paint, knocked away. Good defense right there by 4-1-3, and that was done by Shaw. Corner 3, way off the mark, no good. Rebound on the standstill by Wade. That one missed, looking for a foul, no call. Robinson with the rebound. And now Robinson calling for a timeout. Despite having the ball in a 7-point lead with 3:42 left to go. And Elite on top 21-14. Timeout, as always, brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. You want your next home? Contact Next Home Elite Realty. 4-1-3 on top of New York Hoop Dragons. Back after this on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. Glad you've joined us here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. I am Daryl Dobis, joined in the broadcast by my statistician, Jesse Panacidi, and my boss, so I better be on point today, Ari Bluestein, handling the production. As we're going to get a foul call here. And we figured out who the foul is on because we figured out who number 1 is. Used to be number 8, has switched his number. And that was Brandon Thompson, and that's his second. New York Elite, or excuse me, 4-3 Elite with the lead in the ball, but a wild shot on a runner there, pulled down by DeAndre Wade. Wade, high right block. Pass goes down the low left block. It's knocked out of bounds and last touched by the New York Hoop Dragons. Hoop Dragons, their home is Dix Hills, Long Island, New York. It was about a 2.5-hour ride for them to this contest. They're coming off a 20-point win. You saw it right here on YouTube TV against the Bennington Martins as a long three. And looking up to the heavens, can't believe he was that off. Gene Rojas, who was checked in out of the timeout. Chris Profit, number 0, he is checked in as well for 4-1-3 Elite. They will keep possession as the rebound went off the hands of the Hoop Dragons. Again, the Hoop Dragons in red. Elite in white, trying to drive, losing it, picked up off the floor. Rebound put back, unable to do so is Profit. Batted around, Hoop Dragons will get it. Good hustle there by DeAndre Wade to grab the rebound. And now an offensive foul will be called here against the Hoop Dragons. I believe that was Pace Shaw on the drive. And he bowled over Chris Profit. And so 4-1-3 Elite with the ball and a 7-point lead with 2:40 to go here. Quarter number 1 from Springfield, Massachusetts. Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, birthplace of this great sport. As a coast-to-coast drive, no good, but a foul as unable to put it home was Profit. And actually that was not Profit. They got someone else on that foul. Profit had the initial drive. First free throw up and no good. As soon as our young man turns his back, we'll get you the name. Second free throw up and good. That was Riley Miller, forward out of Chicopee, Massachusetts. Goes 1 for 2. It's an 8-point lead for Elite. Baseline drive and knocked out of the hands of Stefan Vance, number 14, 6'2" shooting guard. It'll stay with the Hoop Dragons. Pass inside, picked up off the glass, and Mr. Everything off the bench, Anthony Cox, the 6'9" center. Main scoring threat for the Hoop Dragons in tight. They spot his minutes. Oldest player probably in the league at 40. There's a drive up, no good, foul. And once again, Elite will go to the line. Looks like they got DeAndre Wade on that foul. And so now back-to-back opportunities at the line now for Elite. And this will be Tyrell Springer, another local product out of Springfield, Massachusetts. Free throw is good from the southpaw. As you see right in front of us, number 10, Norman Wilson. 6'1" shooting guard for the Hoop Dragons. Second free throw, back of the iron, but gets the hometown bounce. New York trying to inch their way closer, but every time they do, 4-1-3 has had an answer here early on as we're under 2 minutes to go. Straight away, thinking 3, hesitate, now 3. Side of the rim, no good. Rebound, yanked down right there. Strong by Marvin LaValle. Kick out off the hands of Marvin LaValle, and that'll be off of 4-1-3. It'll be a turnover in favor of New York. That was a hot potato coming right at him from short distance. And a foul will be called here as nearly making a backcourt violation was Cox, but they got Riley Miller for the bump. Official right on top of that. So the inbound's right in front of you here at Springfield. Shaw trying to make moves. Kicks it out, but we're going to get a foul first. And the foul, I believe they said 23. That'd be Divine Coleman from Worcester, Mass. Stuck in the corner, that's Wilson. Turnover. Elite with the steal. Back the other way as they look to push the action. Wanting to drive, kick out to the far side. That shot back of the rim, no good. Batted around, tipped up, thought that went in. It rolled back out. Another one that just wouldn't find the bottom of the cup. And back the other way, here comes New York. New York shot a runner, no good, but a foul. as the Hoop Dragons trying to push the action. And that'll put Pace Shaw to the line. Again, as mentioned by the powers that be from New York, team's best player and scorer. As we'll see DeAndre Wade come out, and we'll see Che Fullerton. As right now, Dakota Stabler is going big, 6'8" center in Che. We'll see if they try to bang it down inside. Profit gave it up, losing it, but getting it back there was 4-1-3. Bit of scramble mode here on the offense. Kicked out, thinking three, shooting three, way off the mark, no good. Rebound batted around, back the other way quickly. Here comes New York. Driving. This will be Fullerton. Fullerton, layup, good. Looking for contact, didn't get any, but he made the basket, and the lead all of a sudden down to 4. Profit. Between the legs. Tried to hesitate. Nothing there. Good defense, and lost it. Able to get it back. Kicks it out left side. This will be Terrell Springer. Springer's pass knocked away right into the hands of Anthony Cox, the man they call Ant. Biggest Ant you'll ever see at 6'9". Driving, hesitation move. Tried to go Michael Jordan. Did Pace Shaw. And a break as he will draw the foul. And it looks like he drew the foul against Marvin LaVille. So back to the line for 2 will be Pace Shaw. .2 seconds left. As the first free throw, front of the rim, back of the rim, good. New York on a 4-game win streak. Like to make it 5 here on the road. Shaw's second free throw good as well. Final shot coming up. Little miscommunication, ends up into the hands of Rojas. Rojas is 3 wide of the mark. And at the horn, and that opportunity would not have counted as LaVille caught that one, had to give it up right away, and it threw off the timing there for Rojas. And that will do it for quarter number 1. End-to-end action. We're heading for a pace of 100. We'll see if these guys can get it. This break in the action brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. You want your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty. Hometown 4-1-3 on top of the New York Hoop Dragons here in ABA action, 24-22. Back after this timeout. You're on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. With Jesse Panacidi and our boss, Ari Bluestein. I am Daryl Dobis. Glad to be bringing you this ABA contest. 2 of the top 20 teams in the American Basketball Association. As 4-1-3 Elite, the host here in Springfield, Massachusetts, with a 24-22 lead over the Hoop Dragons. Hoop Dragons come in ranked number 17. 4-1-3 comes in ranked 1-2. 12 is a wild runner. We'll put Pace Shaw to the line. I believe they got Joe Mead on the foul. Thought he said 23. But I don't see Mead on the floor. Might have been 21. That'd be Kenneth Bradshaw if that's the case. Is that basket up and good there by Che Fullerton. Don't expect a lot of standstill in this sport, folks. Up and down action is what you get, and a lot of scoring. Long 3, that one no good. Rebound tipped around. There's Fullerton again with the board. And a chance here for New York to have a lead that they have not had since early in the first. Fullerton, top of the arc, but they don't go there. They go into the corner. With the left-hand dribble is Wilson. Wilson pulls up, and the shot will not count. We have an offensive foul and a legal screen set up by Stephon Vance, number 14. Seeing his first action here in this contest. So that long-awaited lead will have to wait a little longer here for New York. The hesitation drive there by Boyd. Boyd kicks it out, left side, long two, too long by Sergei Vasilenko. Back to the way, here comes New York, pulling up in tight. Did they get the offensive foul? I believe they did. That'd be against Pace Shaw. So cancel that drive for New York. New York is playing for its first time in 5 games on the road. This 4-game win streak they've had, everything's been at home over at Five Towns College. Is that shot no good? Rebound by Shaw. So they're trying to get a road win here. It's been a while since they've had to take the road. Shaw up and under, shot, good, foul. He'll go to the line for the extra. And I believe they got Vasilenko. That'll be his first. Shaw at the line to try to complete, and he does. That'll be 10 for Shaw. As the reverse layup, wild contact, and they do draw the foul. Or do they? No, no foul. They say it went out of bounds. I thought there might have been a foul as well. So did Elite. And especially the man that drove. It's a pullback. Shaw, that one good. So that's Riley Miller trying to get that number. The man dribbling up the floor right now. Thought he had a foul. Coleman with it now. It's Jock Green that thought he had a foul as the hard running layup no good there by Vasilenko. Rebound pulled down by Fullerton. Chance here for New York. They have their largest lead at 5. Shaw had it, lost it, gets it back. Fullerton sets up a screen. Not quite used. Step back from 20. That one a little long, no good. Rebound pulled down by the other big man, and Anthony Cox. We might see a timeout soon here, as all of a sudden it's now a 7-point lead, and there's your timeout. As Leon Simmons, the head coach, is going to call it. And all of a sudden, his near double-digit lead has not only dwindled, it has evaporated into a 7-point deficit for the visiting Hoop Dragons from New York. Timeout on the floor brought to you by Next Home Realty. For your next home, think Next Home Elite Realty. 31-24, New York Hoop Dragons on top of 4-1-3 Elite. Back after these words on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. Timeout over. Quick one there. As the drive and a block, but a foul is going to be called here against the Hoop Dragons. And I believe the official is signaling 23. That'd be Shea Fullerton. And I believe, as I look over my statistician, Jesse, that is his first. And puts 4-1-3 at the line for 2, and the first one good.
My fault, little man. You good? Little man.
That's Kenneth Bradshaw
My fault.
at the line. Right-hander from Schenectady, New York. Misses the back end. And the rebound pulled down there by Fullerton. With the dribble, Wilson. He'll pull up. Shot a little strong, no good. Rebound. That one put back a little too strong. Cox right there, just too strong on the putback off the glass. And a break there for Elite as they try to cut into this 6-point deficit. The drive, the layup, ooh, in and out. Great run, just would not fall as the ball kicks around and ends up into Cox's hands. Now trying to bring it up here will be Thompson. Thompson over the timeline, gets picked up. Screen coming, not used. Right side, this is Vance. Vance will drive, and he'll get bumped. Now, will they say it's a shooting? And it's going to be an inbound here, and it looks like they got Kamari Robinson for that one. Chance for the largest lead at 8, even 9 if it's a three-pointer that comes in on this play. Trouble with the inbound. They get it into Fullerton. Fullerton, outside is not his shot, but he works inbound. It's knocked away. They tried to get it into Cox, and it was knocked away, and the man that knocked it away with the ball right there, that's Buchanan. Thought about a 3, gave it up instead, and nearly losing the dribble was Bradshaw, and he'll give it away to Miller. Check it, Boyd. Boyd uses a screen, comes all the way to the right side, and the foul, and we're going to get deep into benches here pretty soon with all these fouls. Vance will get called for that one. And a 2-shot opportunity. So I believe that's Vance's first. 2-shot opportunity here for 4-1-3 Elite. First free throw, good. Derek Boyd, good for the first. Here we'll see a check-in for Wayne Morrison. He'll replace Shea Fullerton. Morrison, a 6'4" swingman, guard and forward, wearing number 33 for the Dragons. Second free throw, good as well. Staring that down all the way was Boyd. And Boyd will pick up man-to-man. A little show of a full-court press. Broken with no problem by the Dragons. And now a 3 long range, that one no good. And it comes all the way out on the rebound to Mead. He was just standing there and it found him. Now Mead all alone, low block, but a pass tipped away by the Dragons over his head. He let it go. And it'll stay with 4-1-3 lead again. 4-1-3 in the white. New York Hoop Dragons in the bright red. Round the world, layup, no good, foul, and the late call will go against the Dragons. Stephen Vance. It'll be his second foul. We'll put Kamari Robinson to the line. And with that, before we have any free throws, we will have a timeout. As always, this timeout is brought to you by our sponsor, Next Home Elite Realty. Looking for your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty. 31-27. 4-1-3 Elite at the line, trying to cut into the deficit. We'll see if they do right here on YouTube TV, sponsored by SFBN.com. Timeout over. Still looking at 2 free throws here for 4-1-3 Elite. It sounds like an AAU name, but it pays tribute to not only Springfield, but the 413 is the area code for all of Western Massachusetts. That's about a third of the state. The first free throw up and good. Area code used by Springfield, Pittsfield, Holyoke, Greenfield. Also includes the counties of Hampton, Hampshire, Berkshire, and Franklin. So an homage to Western Massachusetts. Second free throw up and good as well. And lead back to 2, down to 2 for New York. Had it as high as 8. Stuck in the corner there. Destin, who's checked back in over to the timeout. Kicks it out for a left corner 3. That one no good. Rebound batted around. Shot up, no good. Foul, and not believing there's a foul is Joe Mead of 4-1-3, but that will put to the line the man they call Ant, Anthony Cox. And again, getting it done at 40. 6'9" center. Just a man underneath, literally and figuratively. The first free throw up and good. Doesn't get a ton of minutes. He is the main inside scoring threat, though, for the Dragons. And if need be, if it's in a tight game, he will be in there down the stretch. Second free throw. Boy, he didn't shoot that like a big man. Those look really good there. Nice and smooth for 2 points for him. And the lead back to 4 here for the Hoop Dragons. Under 7.5 to go here, quarter number 2. Glad you've joined us. Springfield, Massachusetts in the Naismith Hall of Fame. Birthplace of basketball. And the home to 413 Elite as the rebound. Pull back. That shot rattles in and out. Not getting the friendly bounce at home on that one. Quickly out it goes to Wilson. Wilson wants to drive. Wilson gets contacted down to the floor, and he will go to the line for 2. First time at the line here for Norman Wilson. 6'1" shooting guard. As you get a look at Derek Boyd coming over and talking to the bench. And that free throw will rattle around and good. We'll see the return of Chris Profit as he will give Kamari Robinson a break. Second free throw, that one a little better. That foul, by the way, against Kenneth Bradshaw. Number 21. Lead to 6 here for the Dragons. Spreading the floor, looking for the drive, the wild runner, and the foul will be called.
Chris Profit to the line for 2.
And it'll put Profit to the line for 2. First free throw, back of the rim, no good. Right off the flange. Second free throw, that one good. If you ever want to win a bar bet, bet someone they don't know what a flange is. And so I can help you win your bar bet. Is that steal by Meade. Back the other way, the runner up, good. Good run up the floor right there by Boyd. And now full court pressure again here, picked up now to half court. Nearly stolen away, saved there by the Hoop Dragons. Driving, pulling up, foul line extended, the roll no good. Rebound pulled down by the Dragons and kicked out to Thompson. And Destine will get hit with the foul. Actually, he'll try to drive, and he will get hit with the foul. He got a push off. So Destine will get the foul. We'll get the timeout, and I'll tell you more about the flange when we come back after we tell you about Next Home Elite Realty sponsoring our timeout. Looking for your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty. New York on top of 413 Elite by 3. Back after these words here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. Daryl Doe is back with you here, the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame. In the birthplace of basketball. A little different than the peach baskets they used over 100 years ago. 4-1-3 Elite with possession. Giving up to Bradshaw. Bradshaw thinks baseline drive. Pulls up for a corner 3. Good defense there by Morrison. Rebound out to the Hoop Dragons. Quickly it works its way up to Thompson. He wants to pull for the shot. Thinks he got fouled. No call. Rebound ends up into the hands of Morrison. He'll put it home for 2. That shot was way off. Thompson thinks that he was aided in that but did not get the call. Drive, reverse layup. That one is good. By Profit. And again, you want end-to-end action, you've come to the right place. Kick out, thinking 3. Still waiting. They'll go into a short corner left. That'll be Cox. Cox spins, wants baseline, has the size advantage, tries the fancy reverse layup, not there. Rebound pulled down by 4-1-3. They'll push straight up the middle. Spin move in tight, trying to get the shot to go, won't. The foul will go against Pace Shaw. Shaw's like, really, me? And I think that's 3 on Shaw. That'll put 4-1-3 to the line for 2.
5.
Free throw good. Derek Boyd doing that. Into the game, Travis Charles. And he'll actually replace Anthony Cox here in the lineup. We'll also see the entrance of Marvin LaVille. And he'll give a breather to Kenneth Bradshaw. One more sub. We'll bring in DeAndre Wade. Give a breather to Shea Fullerton. Anyway, quickly to finish on that flange bet. The flange is that flat piece of metal that attaches the ring to the backboard. So when the shot goes long and kind of bounces straight up in the air, chances are it hits straight down on the flange. So next time your buddies in the bar, see if they know that one. Is a quick move down. Transition basketball there. Well done by the Dragons. It's 4-1-3, tries to answer. Shot up, no good. And they're going to get an offensive foul. Wade, who just scored the last basket, tried to come over and double team. It didn't matter. They drew the foul there against 4-1-3. And quickly, here come the Hoop Dragons. Long corner 3. That one a little short, batted away. Good defensive play right there to get it in motion. Now a 3 the other way for Elite. Trying to run away instead of getting the rebound there was Boyd. He thought he had it all the way. Did not. Elite. Hesitation move. Rolls in and out. Shot tipped up and good. Good effort on the boards as the Dragons driving layup. That one by Shaw. And the Dragons maintaining their lead. It's back to 3. And a foul. They're going to get a push off here against 4-1-3 Elite. That'll go against Profit.
It's a foul.
No foul. The 7-second violation.
They will inbounds right in front of your face here. At Naismith. Dragons will try to extend the lead with a long 3. Holy cow! He took that one from Pittsfield. Brandon Thompson from long range. By the way, that last tipping basket by the man that just put it in right there. No, he wouldn't get it to go. That was Riley Miller. Had his shot knocked away. It'll stay with 4-1-3. As the pass, reverse, nice looking tight. Quickly back the other way, and it's stolen away here by 4-1-3 after the basket. Looking for more, giving it up. The layup, the finger roll, good there again by Miller. And the lead down to 2. They get 4. Step back, 3 ball, good by Shaw. Expect action, expect scoring. Is driving on his own, gets contact, but putting it in is Buchanan. Hope the officials' shoes are comfortable today. They're going to do a lot of running. Thompson, hesitation, tries to get the shot, touched it last. It'll go with Elite. And that'll bring a man off the bench. You see the name right there in Lovejoy. And we'll get a timeout. Timeout on the floor here from Springfield. Next home, Elite Realty brings it to you. New York on top of 4-1-3 Elite, 47-42. Back after these words on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. Back here in Springfield, Massachusetts, Daryl Dobis, Jesse Panacidi, and Ari Bluestein bringing you all the action here. ABA. No, you're not going to see Jackie Moon in the Flint Tropics, but you will see New York and 413 out of Massachusetts putting on a show. New York with a 5-point lead. Elite with the ball. Driving. Offensive foul. That's a shoulder lean right there by Riley Miller. Call obvious and well made there by the officials. And the turnover gives the ball right back to the Hoop Dragons. By the way, Elite, under the guidance of Leon Simmons, as the layup, too strong, rebound pulled down. Shot up again, will roll in by Travis Charles. They will be honoring Nancy Lieberman today. Coming up on February 18th, they will have Dr. J night. There's a shot up by Miller, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by 413. Of course, Dr. J, of course, played for the New Jersey Nets in the ABA. Went to the Sixers. Shot from the baseline, no good. And he was a big 6'6" forward from the University of Massachusetts. His contact on the drive, no call, play line to continue. The basket will count. I believe that was Jean Rojas with the basket. Trying to get around trouble. Shaw went to give it up, stolen away. Here we go. Showtime off the backboard. Laid it up and in. That'll be Miller. And the lead down to 3. So that'll be coming up for Elite on the 18th. As we get a foul on the play, it'll stay with the Dragons. We'll get Meade checking back in. And it looks like he is replacing LaVille. And we'll also get the return of Wilson here, although they haven't allowed him into the game yet. And actually, I'm only seeing 4 on the floor unless the 5th has disappeared here. He may be coming in for our shooter as we are in the bonus. It's Brandon Thompson, actually the defensive leader of this squad. First free throw, good. And he'll get another. I think Dr. J, for those of you old enough to remember, I think of Dave Zinkoff. Great voice of the Sixers, PA announcer. What a voice in the way he would announce. All the Sixers, but Dr. J in particular. Shot up, blocked, rebound, pulled down, foul coming up after the initial block by Charles. And I believe they got Charles on the second opportunity. It'll put Joe Meade to the line. Westfield, Massachusetts native. And the right-hander, first opportunity, way short. Most of the players that you can imagine for 413 in the Massachusetts state boundaries are a couple in Connecticut. I mentioned Bradshaw from Schenectady, and of course, Sergei Vasilenko, who I'm sure is playing with a heavy heart as his home country, Ukraine, of course, has had significant difficulties over the last year. Shot up, air ball, rebound initially saved there by Wade. And then on the attempt to keep it, stolen away here by 413. They'll try a 3, good! Pace Shaw knew at the moment he let it go. He was celebrating right away as we're under a minute in the second, and it's a 7-point lead. Shaw nearly with a steal. Lovejoy in trouble. Gives it up to Profit. Pass in tight, thrown wildly, stolen away by the Dragons, and here they come again looking for more. Shaw gets a screen, can't use it, although Charles set a pretty good one. 27 seconds left. Hesitation dribble. Looking for the pass. They will count the bucket. I believe they got Rojas on the foul. It'll be an and one for Pace Shaw. And Shaw starting to show why he's the team leader. Free throw, good. Shot clock unplugged, 23.4 seconds left here. First half, an 8-point lead for the New York Hoop Dragons on the road for the first time in a couple weeks. Rojas looking for somewhere to go. Steps under, pass, shot, good. That one, a nice pass. No look to Mead. 5 seconds left. It'll be Shaw. Shaw with 3, with 2. The runner from 16, back of the iron, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of action here at the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. It has been a lot of fun, up and down action by both sides. But right now, after being down by as many as 8 and then getting a lead by as many as 8, it's the New York Hoop Dragons on the road looking for win number 8 on the season and number 5 in a row. And they hold a 6-point lead on top of the host 4-1-3 Elite. All right, this moment, we have a special video here we mentioned about the celebration of Nancy Lieberman. We are pleased to bring that to you right now.
Hi everybody, it's Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman, and just as important, you know, I played for the Springfield Fame in 1986, and it was a monumental time in my career, and it kind of skyrocketed me and my career because being a female playing in a men's professional league had never happened before. So I do want to thank 413 Elite. Thank you so much for honoring the Springfield Fame and just not forgetting you know, our history and where we came from. I sure do appreciate everything you're doing with all of your teams right now. And I do want to also say thank you for honoring, you know, women and the women of 413 Elite. I think that's really important, obviously. And I just want to continue to encourage Charles Evans, you know, the owner. He's a native of Springfield. You know, it's a pretty powerful city and a lot of history, as you know, from Dr. Naismith and the Basketball Hall of Fame. Continue to honor this game, promote this game, and help the next generation play this game. It was an honor and a privilege for me. So thank you so much for having me. And I just wish everybody and all my friends in Springfield just to be blessed and enjoy themselves. everybody. It's Basketball Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman, and just as important, I played for the Springfield Fame in 1986, and it was a monumental time in my career, and it kind of skyrocketed me and my career because being a female playing in a men's professional league had never happened before. So I do want to thank 413 Elite. Thank you so much for honoring the Springfield Fame and just not forgetting, our history and where we came from. I sure do appreciate everything you're doing with all of your teams right now. And I do want to also say thank you for honoring, women and the women of 413 Elite. I think that's really important, obviously. And I just want to continue to encourage Charles Evans, the owner. He's a native of Springfield. It's a pretty powerful city and a lot of history, as you know, from Dr. Naismith and the Basketball Hall of Fame. Continue to honor this game, promote this game, and help the next generation play this game. It was an honor and a privilege for me. So thank you so much for having me. And I just wish everybody and all my friends in Springfield just to be blessed and enjoy themselves. I want to thank 413 Elite. Thank you so much for honoring the Springfield Fame and just not forgetting, our history and where we came from. I sure do appreciate everything you're doing with all of your teams right now. And I do want to also say thank you for honoring, women and the women of 413 Elite. I think that's really important, obviously. And I just want to continue to encourage Charles Evans, the owner. He's a native of Springfield. It's a pretty powerful city and a lot of history, as you know, from Dr. Naismith and the Basketball Hall of Fame. Continue to honor this game, promote this game, and help the next generation play this game. It was an honor and a privilege for me. So thank you so much for having me, and I just wish everybody and all my friends in Springfield just to be blessed and enjoy themselves.
She is also a Hall of Famer. You guys can check out the dancing people that exhibit. Thank you.
Getting ready to start quarter number 3 here from the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, Massachusetts. Daryl Dobas along with Jesse Panadisi, and Ari Bluestein. Glad to be bringing you our SFBN ABA Game of the Week. It's been a good one here as the number 17th ranked New York Hoop Dragons overcame an early deficit, and they're on top of the number 12 ranked 413 Elite on the road by a score of 59-50. All scores being led by Pace Shaw of the Hoop Dragons, 23 points for the New York Hoop Dragons' best scorer. Meanwhile, 9 points leads the way for Kenneth Bradshaw for 413 Elite. They've had a much more balanced approach in regards to scoring. Teams will switch sides. It's 413 Elite in the white. Shooting to the goal to the right in front of their bench. And with it now is Joel Mead. Mead from 16. A little fadeaway, no good. Rebound, skying high for it. Pulling it down. That'll be the Dragons. And here they come. Kind of a slower start here to this quarter. Outside, Travis Charles trying to back down Mead. Jump stop, shot up, hook, no good. Rebound, pulled down. Elite trying to cut into this 9-point deficit. Now things will speed up. The runner, no good. Mead will tip it in. The big man inside. As they try to pull the win out here on Springfield Fame Throwback Night, honoring the first ever professional basketball team in Springfield. Thompson with the hesitation, goes in tight, shot amongst the trees, knocked away, touched last. Mead thought it was touched last by New York. However, a teammate came over last second and got a piece of it. Looks like that was Kenneth Bradshaw trying to save it. Baseline inbound, left. Bounce pass in tight, and a foul as they're going to get, I believe, Buchanan. Jerry Buchanan with the foul. And they're going to call it a shooting foul. Or are they not? Nope, they're going to change that. It's going to be an inbound. It's a good call because Travis Charles was not shooting yet. It's the long pass. It'll stay in play. It'll be stolen away. Trying to gather it there was Buchanan. A little sloppy on both ways, but apparently saving it from going out of bounds on the far side is 413 Elite. They'll shoot the three and get it. Well, I guarantee you that was not on schedule there for head coach Leon Simmons, but he'll take the three. And it's a 4-point lead. Pass in tight, slam dunk. DeAndre Wade got position. Spinned inside, there was no backside help, and the easy put down for two for the 6'5" Wade. Left side drive, step back, good. Oh, tough shot right there. And falling into the enthusiastic crowd here at Springfield in the process. Now Wade the other way, his layup is good. You cannot sleep on either team. I'm like Kamari Robinson with that basket and then saying hi to the fans along the baseline. And he'll have it here. He'll pull up for a left elbow three. That's short. And the rebound pulled down by the Hoop Dragons. 2 minutes gone by. Screen used by Shaw. Pass in tight. Shot up. Good. That's Travis Charles. Lead the largest for New York at 8. 65-57. Three ball from the right corner. That one's short. Rebound kicks out deep. Put back. That one's a little too strong by Buchanan. Rebound coming down to the Hoop Dragons, and here they come. Looking to push. In against me. The shot short. Tipped around. Ends up into the hands finally of Charles. Charles will kick it out. Wanting a three now. Skip pass. This will be Thompson. Gives it to the corner for three and blocked. But a foul call. And actually, not a foul. There's an overhang in the corner. Taking the shot was Desteem. And the ball was rejected by the overhang of the second level, which leaks out onto the court in that corner. So a tough break there. Just one of those little unique parts about playing a game at the home of the Hall of Fame. Is in tight, wanting to slam himself and getting it was Joe Mead. And now a technical will be called on Mead. They're going to say grabbing the rim and pulling himself up. The basket will count. Meade, however, will get called for the technical. And the discussion by the coaching staff disagreeing with that wholeheartedly, as you can imagine. I'm sure the fans are as well. And it's the free throw good. And it is a 2-shot free throw. Here for Thompson, who hits them both. So after raising the crowd up on a two-handed slam, they give the 2 points right back on the technical. On the rim pull-up they call against Joe Meade. Being a fellow official, not sure if I would have called that myself. Sometimes you gotta let the men have a little fun. But hey, I'm here broadcasting. I'm not one running up and down the floor. Long shot, that one by Shaw, tipped around into the hands of 413, trying to cut into this lead. Pass by Buchanan. Kick back out. This will be a real long three, and it went too long as Thompson pushes it. Shaw, three, bottom. Pace Shaw putting on a show here in Springfield. Boyd with the dribble, looking for help. Gets a screen, doesn't use it, however. Gives it up, it works its way to the right side. This will be Buchanan. Buchanan in trouble. Gives it to Miller. Straight away, three from the big man, little strong, no good by Meade. Rebound batted around, it'll stay with Elite. Calling for it was Miller, stolen away. Uh-oh, showtime coming up. Layup instead, as the steal in the bucket there by Brandon Thompson adds 2 to the lead. And now a timeout will be called here by 413 as all of a sudden the lead, it's largest of the game for either side at 13 for the Hoop Dragons. This timeout brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. Looking for your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty. Tell them 413 Elite and SFBN sent you. Timeout on the floor. Hoop Dragons up by 13. Back after this on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. With the talent, Ari Bluestein and Jesse Panacidi, I am merely Daryl Dobis, bringing you here our ABA Game of the Week here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. And right now, it is the 17th ranked ABA team, putting it to the 12th ranked squad in 413 Elite. All of a sudden, the lead ballooning to 13 at 72-59, as we mentioned earlier in the broadcast. This was a 3-point win for Elite last time these teams met, December the 17th, and it was tied with a minute to go. It ended up 118-115 for Elite. So these teams are pretty evenly matched. I wouldn't expect this 13-point lead to last the rest of the way. Elite coming off of a win over the Massachusetts Wolves back on the 22nd. Same day, Bennington Martins were a 20-point loser to the Hoop Dragons. Out there in Dix Hills is a long three. That one way short. Rebound pulled down on a standstill by Shaw. What hasn't he done today? Shaw gives it left side. Charles, check it. Fullerton with a one-hand flush. Big body Shea Fullerton. Working his way down the lead now to 15. Runner in the lane, good. Finally stems the tide a little bit from Derek Boyd. But the lead still now 13. Favor of the Hoop Dragons, trying to win on the road and get a little bit of a revenge for a loss at their place. Pass in tight, contact, And still waiting on a call here.
Offensive foul.
And I believe they got an offensive foul to be Wayne Morrison. At least they initially flashed a 33. That's why I was curious.
Substitutions.
And I'm guessing that was actually a little trouble identifying the official's fingers there. That appears to have gone against Travis Charles instead. And a little delay here wiping up the floor. And right now Chris Profit coming over to inbound, but no teammates here ready to help him out. Now we'll get some help here as Kenneth Bradshaw will join him and give it back over to Profit. Bradshaw will go right corner. Profit with the left-hand dribble. Now we'll give it up to Bradshaw on the right elbow. Gives way to Meade. Meade looking for the cutter. Didn't have it. We'll give it over to Miller. Miller will drive baseline. Shot up wild with the left hand. Rebound pulled down here by the New York Hoop Dragons. This will be Shaw. Shaw, left corner kick out. Watch out for the overhang there, Thompson. And he says, I ain't trying this three. We saw what happened last time to his partner, Desting. With a screen. Desting drives, runner, good. Went in amongst the trees, fell through three of them, went down on his own, but put the basket in, and it's a 15-point lead for New York. Profit in a double team. Gives up to Miller. Miller will drive the finger roll. A la George Gervin. The San Antonio Spurs from the original ABA.
76-63.
Lead back to 13. Shaw. Left-hand dribble. Gives it. Charles. Charles doesn't slam this time. Tries the running hook. That one hit the rim once, twice, three times. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Meade for Elite. Wanting the three. Profit. No good. Rebound. Elite. Shot up. No good. Second opportunity there by Meade. He'll put it home. That's what height will do for you. Long reach as well for Joe Meade, the Westfield, Massachusetts product. Lead now 11. New York Hoop Dragons shot up. Good, a foul. And wait a minute, now the reaction here by the bench. And they're going to call an offensive foul on a push-off on Brandon Thompson.
76-65.
Hoop Dragons are thinking they're going to get a free throw. The official saying Brandon Thompson used an elbow to push off with the offhand. And that's like the fifth offensive foul we've had called here today between these two teams. Miller. Little pitter-patter steps. Doesn't get a shot, but he'll get a foul. They're going to get Ant Cox on the foul. Going to put Miller to the line for two. Miller with 7 points, 1 of 2 from the line. Now are they taking that away? Miller thinks it's a shot. The other official saying no. So wipe that opportunity away. It's a non-shooting foul. Elite still maintains possession. Boy, I thought Miller was going to drive and try to draw one on his own there and get those free throws back, but he gives up the Profit. Profit slinks his way into the lane, and a blocking foul will be called here against New York. Believe they got Destim, number 20, on that one. And this one will put Elite to the line. It'll be Chris Profit. 1 of 2 from the line. He has 3 points.
Good exit on the first.
We'll see Norman Wilson, number 10, re-enter, as well as DeAndre Wade, number 9 for New York. Second free throw, back of the rim off of that flange again. Rebound pulled down here by the Hoop Dragons. Over the timeline, handed off to Wilson. Wilson gets a screen, comes out to the right side, wants to take it all himself, but he'll pass it up, ping-pongs around, ends up into the hands of Cox. Cox is put back, no good. Miller will come down with the rebound. Quickly, out, right elbow, three, bottom. That's Derek Boyd. Told you don't expect it to be a 15-point lead for long. The lead down now to 7.
69-76.
4.5 to go. We still got a quarter and a half to go here, folks. into the lane. The runner, soft touch by Shaw. 28 for the young man. Good punch back there by New York after giving up the last few points. Pass across, Miller. Drive, shot up. Are they getting a block? No, they're getting an offensive foul on Miller. And if my numbers are right, that should be his fourth. As multiple subs have checked in here for Elite, we'll try to catch up with them. Boyd and Mead on the floor right now. You also have Profit. There's New York with possession. Miller out there. Shot up. Good from the corner. Trying to play defense there was LaVille. The fifth man there for 4-1-3. Could not get over in time to lead to 11. Runner, drive, shot. Had everything but the basket. Rebound on a third opportunity put home. Off the bench and into the scoring column, Martin LaVille. Between the legs, Wilson has Miller on him. Gets a screen from Cox. Now he's picked up by Mead. Step back. Little strong, no good. Rebound knocked away. I believe we have a foul. And I believe they got Miller. And if that's the case, that's 5 on Miller. And that'll bring us to a timeout with 3:35 left to go. And as always, our thanks to our sponsor, Next Home Elite Realty. Thinking about your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty, and tell them the SFBN Network and 413 Elite sent you. 80-71, New York on top of 413. We'll step aside, be right back here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. With Ari Bluestein and Jesse Panacidi, I'm Daryl Dobis. New York on top of 413 by 9 as they try to inbound here, baseline left. 3:35 left to go here in our ABA, American Basketball Association Game of the Week. They look inside for the quick hitter. That's Anthony Cox, and he'll go to the line to look for a third. I believe they got Chris Profit on that one. Regardless, it will be the big man, Anthony Cox, to the line to try to complete the three-point play. He has 8. Take a 9. He's 3 for 3 from the line. Elite trying to fight back. Trouble in the paint, turnover, too much one-on-one action there from Elite instead of teamwork, and now it might lead to something for the Hoop Dragons. It's a bounce around and ping-pongs right into the hands of DeAndre Wade, who puts it home for 2, and the lead back into double digits at 14. One-hand crossover, trying to drive, Rojas. We'll get the foul call. We'll get it against Norman Wilson. And it will put Rojas to the line for 4-1-3. Rojas with 2 points. This is his first foray at the line. And first free throw good. Mentioned about Springfield, of course, it's the birthplace of basketball. Second free throw a little strong, no good. Rebound gathered up, and a foul is going to be called here against, although they gave a number here. I don't see, look, he said 4-5 for New York. They will put Elite. They were going to put him on the line, at least thinking he was going to the line was LaVille, but that was on a pass, so that's a good no call there on shooting. Now Elite will try to do something as a shot blocked by Wade out of bounds. Apparently the foul was on DeAndre Wade the last time, so he makes up for it there with a blocked shot. Driving, LaVille, trouble, kicks out up top. Into the paint, now a kick out, down low, shot blocked away. Great block there by Cox. Here come the Hoop Dragons, driving into the paint, the left-handed layup. A little short, no good. LaVille with the rebound, they'll push out. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Giving it up, LaVille. Pump fake, shot, no good. Rebound, back down to Elite. In trouble, in the trees among three. Shot up, that one blocked away on the attempt by Robinson. Elite gets it back. Pass knocked away as Robinson goes to the floor. Giving up finally Elite with the hustle play. Rojas able to put it home for two. A lot of hard work there by 4-1-3. Still got a ways to go here. 1:40 left to go in the third, and they're down 11. Behind the back, Shaw. Shaw has been reasonably quiet here in the quarter, but he does have 28 to lead all scorers. Cox trying to post up, gives up to Shaw. Shaw, three ball, little strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Elite. Giving up for the drive, and offensive foul called against Elite. I believe that was Kamari Robinson they got. Although the number looks like 15 as a corner. Three ball, no good. Rebound pulled down by Elite. They'll push the other way. Three ball, right side, no good. Strong rebound pulled down there by Wade. Quickly out, 2-on-2, now 3-on-3. No real numbers, but they'll try the three on the left side. This will be Thompson, who's good from three. And that'll fire up the coaching staff and the bench as well. Trying to wraparound steal there was Thompson. Coaches wanted the foul, no call. Rojas still with the dribble. Holding, pulls up, shot. That one's short and wide right. On the floor, rebound pulled down, and who are they going to give it to? Looks like they will give it to Elite. See the appeals and applause on the bench there right in front of us of Elite. And now head coach Dakota Stable is questioning the officials here from long distance as they get together and discuss this one. Again, a little tougher two-man crew, not the three that you normally see at many of your other events.
No free.
And now a change in the call, and this will bring the ire now of 4-1-3 Elite, as now they're giving the ball over to New York. And now hold on. This is also unfortunate with just a two-man. A third set of eyes is always good, but this is the hand you got. This is the hand you go with. And now they reversed it back to Elite. And the teeter-totter moves back and forth. So Elite will inbound baseline right with 13.9 seconds left and in dire need of some points here, as into the game will come Stephon Vance, number 11, as he replaces Pace Shaw. Finally the inbound as we're back to play. LaVille gives it up. Rojas lost it. Couldn't dribble, gives it back. And now a foul up top. And grabbing his face there, getting a little bit of bump in the noggin there was Stefan Vance, but the foul's on him. And now we'll see Jerry Buchanan checking in for Rojas for the final 8 seconds. Inbound half court. Gets it to the far side. Driving, shot up, body contact. Basket, no. I think they're going to get a foul before that. And it looks like I got the foul on Anthony Cox. And that will put Kamari Robinson to the line for Elite. Third quarter taking a little longer than the other two. This one hasn't had the up and down action like the others. Back of the rim, front of the rim, out of the rim. No good. Just 4 points for Kamari Robinson tonight. Now 2 of 3 from the line. And these points are precious here as you try to whittle into this 14-point lead. Second one good. Quickly pushing will be Shaw. Shaw with the ball. Pull up. Fadeaway 3. Are you kidding me? Fading to the left. Long range 3 and he nails it. Shaw with 31. And the lead, it's largest at 16 for the Hoop Dragons as we go to the fourth. And we tell you about Next Home Elite Realty. Looking for your next home? Think Next Home Elite Realty. Tell them the SFBN Network and Elite Basketball sent you. New York on top of 413-9175. Back after this timeout here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. Sorry, I was trying to write it down. Back for the start of the fourth quarter here, Springfield, Massachusetts. Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. And I apologize to 413 Elite. I shorted them a point on that last free throw. It is 91-76. New York on top with possession here to start the fourth. Wilson. Pull up. Rattles in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Elite. They need to get it going, and getting it going in a hurry, and trying to do that will be Buchanan, whose shot hit the front of the rim, no good. 2 players out of bounds, 1 for each side, and I think they're going to give the ball over. The near side official said that this is going in favor of Elite. The baseline official is saying it's going to New York. And we're going to have our second meeting of the minds here within the last 20 seconds of gameplay. And they're going to give it to Elite. Much to the dismay of the Dragons. Although we will have a sub coming in here. Che Fullerton will come in for DeAndre Wade, bring a little bit of height to the inside. It's the inbound baseline left. Into the left corner it goes. Good defense over there by Thompson. Baseline drive, shot up. Good job there by Fullerton to stand still and create a wall. And here come the Dragons. Coach Stable saying, slow up, slow up. Baseline drive around Mead, running wild, no good, foul. And they will foul by Joe Mead, 22 for Elite. And we'll put Shea Fullerton at the line for 2. Fullerton's first free throw, good. He has scored 3. It's his first time at the line, however. Shea Fullerton. Shea Menifik hits them both. 17-point lead. Largest of the night for either side. Elite has got some work to do here in the final 11 minutes. Pulling back his dribble, Boyd. Now pass across, finds the open man. Unable to get there in time was Fullerton, but the basket will go. And now heavy full court pressure being shown. Now backing off will be Elite. As Shaw holding, foul line, thinking of taking it on his own. Fullerton post up, low left block. Now he pulls away. Shaw up, wild runner, no good, foul. They're going to get Kenneth Bradshaw on that one. And are they calling? I thought they were calling that a shooting foul. Apparently they got a push off before that. So Brandon Thompson will inbound for the Dragons, baseline right. And they'll have to get away up top here, and the Dragons will set up. 10.5 to go. Holding, spin, drive, wild. And a travel will be called here against the Dragons. A little too much one-man game right there for New York. Quickly pushing it here. Here comes Elite. Shot, runner, that one good. It's like Chris Profit on that one. Quick pass, stolen away by Meade, right into the hands of Elite. Pull up for two, that one good by Buchanan. And just like that, 4 in a row. And the lead down to 11. Shaw, runner, good. Count at 33 for Pace. Elite quickly up the floor, long pass. Can't do anything with it, but turning around, shooting. Anyway, it circles the drain, it comes out. Buchanan couldn't get the roll. Rebound pulled down by New York. Pass from Wilson. Wilson, not wasting any time, pulls up. Maybe ill-advised there, and his shot no good, and Elite with the rebound. Man with the board, Robinson. Gets a screen from Meade. Picks up a bigger man. His shot, though, back of the iron, no good. Rebound, turnaround, one-hander, no good. Meade, however, gets the other opportunity. He'll put it home, and it's back to 11 here for Elite as they try to fight back. Over the timeline is Shaw. Wilson calling for it long distance, but Thompson doesn't see him. Thompson gets a screen. Gives it up after the screen. 2-ball, no good. Rebound tip, that one no good. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Meade and stays with New York. Driving shot, no offensive foul. Good attack by Morrison. Problem is, he had a defender right in front of him holding his ground. And with that, a timeout on the floor. We will take one with them. New York hanging on to an 11-point lead on top of the hometown 4-1-3 Elite. Timeout brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. Thinking next home, think Next Home Elite Realty. Back after these words, you're watching ABA Basketball on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. Out of the timeout, Elite with possession. Bradshaw, left-hand dribble, crossing over, looking to get free, doesn't, gives it up to Meade with the jab step. Back over to Bradshaw. Bradshaw, back to Meade in a little two-man game, tries for the dunk, didn't have enough elevation, it popped out. He wants a foul, not getting one, looked like good defense. Back the other way, here comes Pace. Shot up as he gives up the shot, no good. A foul will be called the other way. And actually, they're going to say it went out of bounds. No foul call was made. So 4-1-3, driving, runner, up no good, hustling back, Travis Charles for the board. Shaw, left side, in trouble, gets down low. Pass, that one Charles tried to get it to a teammate, it gets knocked around and finally ends up in the hands of Thompson. Thompson, left-hand drive into the paint, had it knocked away. Good steal there by Elite as they try to foul, does New York. And oh man, if this were the NBA, that would definitely have been a breakaway foul with an opportunity at free throws, but they're going to get the foul on Pace Shaw.
Foul on Dragons.
A 2-on-1, maybe even a 3-on-1 break on that one, and had to be killed because of the foul given up by Pace Shaw in the backcourt.
To the line for two.
So a smart play there if you're a New York Hoops Dragons fans. Now, it was non-shooting because obviously it happened in the backcourt, so inbound coming right in front of the table, and we're going to get a substitution real quick. Stephon Vance will come in for the Dragons and will replace, it looks like, Thompson. Hoop Dragons' next game will be February 4th at home against the Catskill Cardinals. Bennington Martins will play 4-1-3 Elite on the Springfield home floor on the same day as the transition offense to Charles. Makes it 97-84. Pulling out the pressure here is New York. Miller, three, back of the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Shaw. By the way, February 4th, the Elite Bennington and the New York Catskill games both will be handled by us here at SFBN. There's a foul being called on Kenneth Bradshaw near midcourt. Go against Elite. Stops the clock with 7:15 to go. However, New York will maintain possession. Long three, body contact. Good no call there as that shooter went forward in a non-normal motion, but the rebound comes over to DeAndre Wade with the left-hand layup. And the athletic three bangs home two. It's 99-84. Right now, things looking bleak for Elite. Miller tried to drive, lost it into the hands of Vance. Vance pushing, wants to, will not get it. Rebound pulled down by New York. Pass across, ends up on the left wing for Wilson for a three. That's wide left. Derek Boyd will pull down the rebound for Elite. Coming up on the midway point here of the fourth. Swung around. Right elbow. Drive, given up. Meade pulls up from 10. Back of the rim, too strong, rolls out. Miller with the rebound. To Meade, to a straightaway three for Bradshaw. That one good. Still a double-digit lead here for New York, but it's down to 12. Shaw, between the legs. Hesitation, nowhere to go. Foul line right, pulls up, no good. Standstill board for Bradshaw. Bradshaw over the timeline. Crossover, pull up. 2 foot on the line, but an important bucket there as Elite fighting back. Now a 10-point lead. Mentioned this was tight. The first game of the year. Foul line jumper, that one good. Shaw with 2. You see in front of you Brandon Thompson egging on his teammates, playing some defense. Derek Boyd to the right corner to Miller. Miller pulls up from 12, rattles out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Charles. Good rebound against Meade by Charles. Shaw will drive, will fade away from 12. Are you kidding me? Shaw and fuego. And a timeout will be called here by 4-1-3 Elite. 103-89 in favor of the visiting Hoop Dragons. This timeout brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. Thinking next home? Think next home Elite Realty and tell them SFBN sent you. Off to this timeout. You are watching the ABA Game of the Week here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.
George Bruce, I see you in the house as well.
Both teams in their second year of existence, putting on a show like they're a bunch of veterans. 413 Elite and the New York Hoop Dragons, providing some fun for us here on SFBN and YouTube TV. Jesse Panacidi, Ari Bluestein. I am Daryl Dovis. Glad to have joined you here in Will for at least the next 4.5 minutes. Elite won its team debut. I said 2 years. I meant one for Elite. They won their team debut this year. 114-94 versus Central Jersey Sharks in October. They're trying to win their throwback game here, but that shot won't help as the rebound works its way to Wilson, and up the other way comes New York. Into the paint. Pull up. Shot. Good. Everything's starting to fall here for New York. It's Travis Charles with 2 more. Contact in the paint. And I believe they got Charles on that.
Substitutions.
As Profit getting ready to check in here for Elite. Inbound baseline right for Elite. Again, Elite, the number 12 team in the ABA national rankings. New York Hoop Dragons ranked 17th. New York looking for a revenge win after losing back in December by 3 late. Elite, good drive, good pass as the layup down and good by LaVille. Great job of not shooting there by Profit as he gave it up for the pass, as out of bounds it goes. And it'll go over to Elite with a 12-point lead. Getting ready to check in here is Brandon Thompson. Buchanan ready to check back in for Elite. Outside, Boyd, 3. Strong, but gets the bounce, it falls. Hometown help for 413 Elite. And all of a sudden, the deficit has gotten down to 9. Pull up outside, way short on that one by Wilson. Elite pushing. Opportunity to cut it with a 3. No good. Double rebound there. Comes down. Picked up by Charles. And now bringing it up will be Wilson. Wilson will hand it off to the man of the hour, Pace Shaw. Shaw being guarded mano a mano by Boyd. Gets a little hip screen there by Charles. Shaw still with it. Bounce pass in tight. Shot blocked away by LaVille. And a foul will be called. And it will put Charles to the line for 2. Norman Wilson was acting as if it went against New York for some reason with the hand buried in the jersey, but 2 opportunities from the line. The first one solid by Travis Charles. Again, the former pro who played ball in London. As into the game goes Cox for some rebounding help. DeAndre Wade will have a seat. Second free throw good as well for Travis Charles. Lead back to 11. Shot. Hustling up, no good. Rebound ripped out of the hands initially of Charles. Staying with it though are the Hoop Dragons. Pushing will be Vance. Pass underneath. Nearly knocked away. Keeping it though is Cox. Gives it over to Charles. Charles way away from the basket, not where he wants to be. Gives it to Shaw. Shaw, hesitate, weaves, drives, shot up, no good. Foul, he'll go to the line. And I want to say they said Robinson on the foul. Saw the 2, couldn't see the other half of that call as officials walking right in front of the Dragons bench who went up celebrating as Pace Shaw. 38 on that one. Having to come back in for some board help, Joe Mead will check in. Mead has had himself a solid day on both ends of the floor. Shaw, second one rolls out. He'll sit at 38. Pushing will be Profit. Boy, big screen set up right there. Vance went down on his wallet. 3 ball. As pulling it away from behind will be Mead, who set up that massive screen. Profit the long straightaway 3, too strong, no good. Rebound punched out to Charles, who was defending Profit. And with it here to kill some time is Thompson. He'll give it to Shaw. Shaw being guarded by Robinson. Under 2 to go here and a 12-point lead for the Hoop Dragons. Shaw pulls up. Short, no good. Standstill board by Mead. Shaw, a little bump, no call. Profit with a pass. Up, shot, no good. Rebound batted around. And pulling it down will be New York. Right now, 4-1-3 cannot buy a bucket. And the hopes of an 11th victory seem to be fading as the pass down low finds Cox for an easy 2 on the layup. 14-point lead for New York. Driving the other way, the left-hand layup. They will count it. Bodies went down looking for the foul call, not getting one. Elite will count it. As New York still pushing the action. Quick runner. That one too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Mead. Still an opportunity here. It's only 12. 3 ball. Opposite side, too strong, no good. Rebound put up, good. No foul. It's now a 10-point lead. Pushing it up. This will be Pace Shaw. Instead of shooting, gave it up. Hustling to get it will be Cox as the pass ricocheted off of Mead's legs. And a foul will be called here, or are they getting a timeout first? We do have a foul on Kamari Robinson. And I believe it will put Anthony Cox to the line, but it will do so after this timeout. Brought to you by Next Home Elite Realty. Thinking next home, think Next Home Elite Realty. Tell them 413 Elite and FBN sent you. Final 37. Hoop Dragons on top by 10. You're watching the ABA Game of the Week here on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN. Trying to salt this one away for win number 8. It was not a shooting foul. The timeout called by Elite just the same. Inbound comes over to Fullerton. Elite's going to have to foul at some point as driving the reverse layup, and good there by Jay Fullerton. Baseline drive, the left hand under the rim, and good. Fullerton trying for the block on the other side. The basket will count. He'll get the foul. So he gets 2, and he might give up 3 here, and the defense there on Elite. Jay Fullerton gets hit with the foul to the line to try to complete the 3-point play is Kenneth Bradshaw. This player is almost violated there. Fortunately, they caught it. Bradshaw's free throw, good. Lead is 9. 17 seconds left. Don't have to put up a shot, but they will anyway, and the thunderous right hand by Shea Fullerton will ice this one. 5 seconds left, and that'll put a cap on a great comeback by the New York Hoop Dragons, who were down by 8 in the first, opened up a lead of 8 in the second, and pulled away in the second half. And they get their revenge From their meeting back in December and losing by 3, they come onto the home floor in the birthplace of basketball, and they win by 11, 114-103. What a game on both sides, but especially Pace Shaw, 38 points on the night. Absolute daggers being thrown down by him for the Hoop Dragons, and you see much respect for both these sides as they both played their heart out. But tonight it comes down to 4-1-3 Elite will lose on the home floor here on their Springfield Fame Throwback Night, honoring Springfield's first ever professional team. They did them proud, they just couldn't get them the win here tonight. And number 17, New York, takes down number 12, 114-103. A reminder, next games for both of these sides are on February 4th, both at home. 4-1-3 Elite will host the Bennington Martins, and the Catskill Cardinals will come a-calling to Dix Hills, Long Island, New York, to take on the Hoop Dragons, who will be sporting a 5-game win streak and maybe, just maybe, a better than number 17 ranking in the ABA as well. That'll do it here from Springfield, Massachusetts. We hope you enjoyed this one. I know we did here at SFBN. And always good to see the home of basketball royalty, the Basketball Hall of Fame and the Naismith Memorial Hall of Fame. For my partners, Jesse Panacidi and Ari Bluestein, I am Daryl Dobis saying thank you so much for watching the SFBN ABA Game of the Week. The New York Hoop Dragons on the road take down 4-1-3 Elite by a final of 114-103. You have been watching American Basketball Association action on YouTube TV, powered by SFBN.com. Have a great night, everybody.